When you rent or buy a video, you need to know that the film you choose is suitable for the audience at home. To help you understand what the film is like, you can look at the certificate it has been given. This film has been classified U. That means it can be seen by people of all ages, and there will be nothing unsuitable for children. Video certificates are there to give you the chance to make the right choice. Thanks for listening.
It's Show and Tell Saturday once again. Would you believe it? It's Saturday again. Doesn't seem to happen very often. Not often enough, as I would have said. Anyway, today's item on the docket is a humble VHS tape. This is DuckTales, to be specific. There are 3 episodes on this tape, because that's what happened with tapes. They were like, you could fit quite a lot of tape on it, but invariably they'd only put like 3 episodes per tape, so you had to get loads of the beggars. And they were bulky and big and painful. I remember I had a Tom and Jerry tape that was like double cassette, and it probably only had about 6 episodes on it. And anyway, the tape is not the important part. The important part is sat behind me. If I move my chair, you can see just about... In fact, I should really have done the show and tell of that. I did consider it, but it was a little bulky to hold in front of the camera. I got a VCR. It's a Sony VCR from 1999, and it seems to play tapes pretty damn well. Got it at the charity shop. I have wanted a VCR for quite a while because, well, as you can probably imagine, I've got quite a few tapes, including... In fact, I think I did show them off when I was in Whitby, and I picked up those weird local history tapes, including the one about Nell the dog. And I've got a few others that I would like to watch, including the first 3 Pokemon films, which would be pretty cool. So I have wanted one for quite some time. Now, I didn't actually... I could have done it slightly better, because while I'm happy with my purchase, it's a good tape deck. It plays tapes really nicely. The colour was beautiful when I put the DuckTales tape in. That was hard to say. And it has a wonderful display on it. It's got this really nice, bright white VFD display. It's unlike anything I've seen. Usually tape decks have like this really dim LCD display on it. It's usually green and it just looks like an LCD display. This one is crisp, it's white. It's got a little graphic of the tape spinning. I don't know what use that is really, but it has it and it's cool. Yeah, it's a great tape deck. The only thing that is missing, and I didn't realise this when I was in the shop because I didn't look at it properly, is it can only record over RF. So unless I want to record things in the worst possible quality, I ain't going to do any recording with that tape deck. So well, it's not really a problem. I didn't have plans to record anything particularly. It would have been nice to have, I think, because I have had some YouTube videos where I've thought, hey, it might be nice to do this with like a VHS effect. But I've come across more situations where I've wanted to record like static from a VHS. And well, I can do that because it's SCART, so I can just plug it into my OSSC and just do it the normal way. But anyway, and really, I like the one that I've got because, well, it matches with my Sony Trinitron TV, which may well end up on a Show and Tell Saturday. If you want to see it in action, then it's in the pinball video part 2. I'm pretty sure it's part 2 that it's in. I have a close-up of it where I'm sat next to it, and I'm showing off Sonic Spinball, I think. I didn't have a lot of room to play with, so I'm kind of cramped in there. Maybe I'll do a retrospective post-mortem thing on that video, actually. I should make more like that. But anyway, if you want to see the telly, then it's in that video. And maybe one day I'll have the telly set up again and I can show it off properly and I can have the tape deck underneath it and it'll all match up. And yeah, I mean, the aesthetic of it is perfect because it's a Sony model. And it's from 1999, the same as my telly. So couldn't have been better. There was a There was another one in the shop. It was silver, so already suck. I think because it was silver, it makes me think that it was probably early to mid 2000s that it was made. So perhaps not the best quality materials. I think in 1999 they were probably still quite good quality, and that one feels pretty robust to me, and it still works after all these years. It was JVC, I think, so it would have been decent, but and I didn't check what sort of recording capabilities it had, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm happy with the one that I've got, and I'm going to enjoy it. And when I've got it set up properly, I can watch all my VHSs on it. Anyway, that's that. Please, why not talk about your favourite VHS memories below? Let's do this. Let's have a nice discussion about videos, because I loved them when I was little, and well, I'm looking forward to loving them again. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.